Welcome back once again as we are following up with the runoff in the 19 constituencies and 7 governorates that is going to start or already started from 9 a.m. will continue until 9 p.m. for the citizens to cast their votes in the ballots. Very delighted to be having with us our prominent guest, Dr. Ahmad, Professor of International Relations. Good morning, Dr. Ishaq.
Good morning. It's nice to be here with you.
A good day to you, sir. So, sir, have you been following the runoff?
Yeah, sure. It had begun yesterday, 9 a.m. Honestly, we find that the elections, there is a competition among 42 free independent candidates against 28 candidates belonging to parties, to different parties. They are competing for 35 seats.
Yeah, yes, yes. Can you please raise up your voice or speak up because I can hardly hear you?
Yes. Is it better now? Hello?
You're breaking up on me.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, do you hear me?
Can you stay where there is a good network, please, because there is an echo?
Hello? Hello?
Yes, that's perfect. Yes.
Is it better now?
It's way much better.
Oh.
So we are talking about the 19 constituencies and the 7 governorates, and of course we are giving our viewers follow-up coverages with the electoral process inside those different governorates. Of course, those different governorates are different in its geopolitical spot over the map in Egypt and in its culture and in its the brackets. If it's a low-income bracket community or it's a high society, high-income bracket, I mean, all that is affecting the electoral process. If we are going to analyze those governorates, that is where there is a runoff, how would you read or how would you assess the electoral process inside them?
The main point in my point of view is that we find the high number of winners of the free independent candidates against the parties.
Yes.
Because as we find that
is much better.
There is a 42 free independent candidates against 28 candidates of parties. It reflects that in those districts that the parties don't have a well or a good access or on the inside in the society in these places, as we can observe that the high voice or the upper hand is for the free independent candidate. Maybe it's also due to the family reasons and the personal relationship that affects on the choices of the voters in these places that should be under more study in the future.
Right. If we take a quick look over those governorates, we have, for example, Giza governorate, which is densely populated. And of course, there is going to be, it has always been registering a high turnout. We have Asyut and Sohag and Qina. They have the tribal community, which is also having a good turnout, but at certain times of the day, because of the community there, and also the turnout for women is very precise and very strong and active. And also we have Bahira and Fayoum and Alexandria. Alexandria is a coastal city, and of course there is a good turnout, but only at certain times of the day. So how important is the nature of the government when it comes to the electoral process?
Honestly, in this round, we find that the election is running in different districts and different governorates around the whole country. It's from Alexandria to Fayoum, Sohag, Kena, Giza. But if it's and even in Giza, it's only in Mbaba. It's that we can high population with low income districts. That also may be effective point for the voters. They should be affected with low income, and they maybe their choices will stand for any candidate that who would help in this point. But maybe only in Alexandria, it's a higher income district, more than the other places. But in my point of view, I still guess that, these elections we still have not. Maybe to yesterday there was a better participation, more than the rounds before, but it is still not in a high percentage.
All those constituencies, Dr. Ishaq, are constituencies that were annulled in the earlier, and now it's a rerun. What does that reflect when it comes to the precision and the active participating of the citizens, reflecting their political awareness, and also, and it has its effect over the candidates themselves, renewing themselves, renewing their programs, having much better awareness that winning the votes is not by fraud. Winning the votes could not be by irregularities. It could only be won by a good program, by transparency, by a good knowledge of legislation, and all the qualities that is supposed to be present in any candidate. Do you think the annulment have succeeded in correcting all those defects?
Sure. The National Election Authority played an effective role in this point, especially when it decided to annul these 19 district elections from the beginning of this election, and because that reflects the transparency of the whole electoral process, and there is nothing to be hide, and there any fraud, any fraud will be there will be sanctions, and then the whole electoral process would be under the supervision of the National Election Authority, and after that the High Administrative Court, and if any irregularities would be fined, the election in any place would be annulled, and all of these wouldn't be happen if it weren't for the President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi speech in the first day of the election, when he announced that the election should reflect the real intention of the voters, and in my point of view, we all should be grateful for this interference and announcement by the President from the day one of the election.
Yes, because it's for the best interest of us, our citizens, the citizens and the nation. But let me ask you another question also. Now in the runoff, now the electoral process is being repeated again. How do you observe that? We observe it in a way from several facets as media, and you observe it also as experts from another angle. We observe it in the sense of the turnout the age brackets of the people who are active, the gender that was much more active, was it women or men, elderly people, the performance in general of the different sectors who are facilitating the services and all that, which is also very important and is being upgraded also. You observe it from another angle, which is how people are maturing politically, and they cannot be deceived by any other way other than transparency and a good program. If you like to elaborate.
Yes, it's well known that the National Election Authority had fulfilled the whole logistics required for the participation of the different sectors of the voters, especially people with disability, elderly people, and so that we would find many wheelchairs in different electoral districts that would be facilitate and allow the accessibility of those people to engage in the electoral process easily. It's also, we find that there is more facilities for the blind and these people, like that we find a prior document that allows them to choose freely and independently without any help.
Right.
Also, that all reflects that the real intention of the NEA to allow the whole society to participate. All the voters would be allowed to vote with no any kind of restrictions. So step by step, we are our democracy is getting more mature to allow all people to get engaged in the process.
On that note, of course, Professor Dr. Ahmad Ishaq, the Professor of International Relations, would like to thank you so much, and you have a very good day.